Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Nelly B Chronicles. In case you're new here, karibu sana. In case you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Guys, when you see me seated on this sofa, you just know it's about to go down. Leo ni ile siku ya Convo Corner. And before I tell you what we are going to talk about, I'll let my good friends introduce themselves to you guys, beginning with the one that is right next to me. So guys, allow me invite my friends. Drum rolls. Karibu sana.
Thank you.
Kindly introduce yourself to my viewers.
Hi guys, my name is Victoria Wangare. Thank you so much for having us. This is your first time. So excited.
Yeah, I'm humbled. Next is my good friend also. Introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Purity. Thank you for having us here. It's also my first time being on the show, and I hope it will be a fun one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Guys, mmekaribisha guest wangu wa leo wanakaa aje? Hebu rate it guys. So guys, before we continue, please consider giving me that subscription. Just tap on the screen there mahali kumeandikwa subscribe, and just like that you join the family so that we can be able to serve you more and hot juicy topics. So without further ado, let me introduce the topic of the day. So today we want to talk about how you do with finances, how you need to budget. So the real topic is, what are the tips that you need to use in order to plan your finances in all different life stages. So hata kama sisi tuko, let us call ourselves young adults, tutaongelelea stages zote. How you could have done it when you are little, how we might do it when we are older. So we are going to do the conversation cutting across all the life stages. So without further ado, let me start the conversation. So where do we start guys? Mnafeel tuanze wapi?
Where life begins.
Where life begins?
Yeah.
Yeah. So nani anaanza? Tuanze from the far end.
Okay, so maybe I can give a brief of how I used to do it growing up. So growing up, I used to have this uncle coming in giving you a 50 bob, until giving you 100 bob. And you know, living in Sharks, you don't have a shop where you can go and misuse your money. So I used to have the traditional money bank. You take just your Vaseline tin, you put your money there. And maybe that is where I can say that's where my saving started from. Yeah.
So do you feel it's really helped you to have a saving discipline until now?
Yeah, somehow. So right now I think I have more expenses than the income that I get.
Yeah.
But somehow it has really helped. Yeah, because I find myself being able to even budget the little that I have. Yeah.
Vicky, what's your take on that?
Yeah, so for me, growing up, the 50 million that you get, for me, I was a good girl. So when you get the money, mom, nimepewa, mom, have the money. So I never used to have any money because it even if I get money from anywhere, I could give my mom because I'm a good guy.
You're just baby. Wow, interesting. So I think I also earned a very good discipline with money growing up. When I was young, I was someone mwenye I used even to sell our home canteen. We had a canteen when I was little. So as much as I eat the stock, I knew how to save. Nilikuwa nakula stock. Me, I'm the one who was finishing the biscuit in our shop, but at least my mom had taught me how to save. So ananiambia, if you get like 20 bob, you don't waste all of it. You just save some for the future. So I used to know that I have like a bank. Kitambo in our age, okay, we are still Gen Z guys. There was something called potea.
Yeah,
The one that is the one that you tengeneza with wood, and then you cut a small piece where you cannot access the money. Once it is inside, it is inside. So I used to save for the whole year, then we open it in December. So I was very excited to wait for December every time so that I can open my bank. I used to call it my bank. But nowadays, only God who knows. I don't know what happened to saving. But I think it's very interesting that we are bringing up this topic when the country is really on the issue of finance bill right now. We are going to be touching a little bit about finance bill, guys, but that is the same motivation that has made us come with this topic, so that we can teach you how to save. You also share your ideas on the comment section below. You remember even the time of COVID, the way people were humbled. If you didn't have savings, hey, you really struggled. So I think we shall just give you just a rough idea. We are not expert on the same. We are just giving our advice based on our experiences and what we have seen our friends do, and things that we've learned maybe through school, yeah, and life. So don't be judging us on the comment section saying that we are overdoing or we are underdoing. It's the way it is, guys. In the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. So Vicky, I think the next thing before we go to how we were using money when we were teenagers, do we call it that is another stage? It is what do we call it, adolescent stage there?
The preteen.
Yeah, the preteen. That was the worst. I think we should touch a little bit about the best money saving tips. Which are some of the tips that we should use when saving money?
Yeah, so for me, I love the topic on money. I do a lot of research on money. So there is this 50, 30, 20.
Mm-hmm.
So some people say your needs should be 50, then 30 should be your wants, then 20 you save.
Mm-hmm.
But now with our economy, if you save 20, it won't be much in a few years. Then now, so there's another quote I saw.
Mm-hmm.
The poor save, the rich invest.
Wow.
So it depends. You might save and be poor. So you save in a way that you still invest. You save in different. You save different areas where your money still grows. Maybe a small percentage, but still grows. And also, saving is very important, especially for emergency funds, such things. Yeah, so basically that's my top tip. Like save as much as you can, and that having your needs and wants like separated, that will help you save. Because people say I don't have money to save. First, there's something that I see that also helps people have saving discipline.
Mm-hmm.
If maybe the people who tithe fast, or maybe when you get your money, for example, with tithe, this is tithe unaweka kando, so you won't touch that money before you tithe. So that's the same thing with savings. You first take your savings, have your savings kando, and then you use your money. So having your needs and wants separate, you know this is a want. I want it, but I don't need it. So it will help you know I actually have some money to save. Yeah, so that's my
Interesting.
take.
Yeah. So Purity, what about you? What's your biggest money saving tip that you use till date?
Maybe I can add on what Vicky said, because basically we almost use the same method. But I normally say when you're saving, save in a smart way. So like if I have to save, why should I put my money idle in a bank? I can open a money market account. At least at the end of the year, I get some interest. So I've saved there, but at least I'm getting something extra from my savings instead of just having the money idle somewhere. Yeah, and then you can also save through groups, like you join like young people. You save maybe at the end of the year you buy a plot. So I don't advise on buying land
Mm-hmm.
as a way of saving, but you invest in something that will generate income. So
Yeah.
you save but with a purpose. Because at the end of the day, if you just save money, you just buy in the bank and it won't help you in any way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for me, I think one of the tips that I use as one of the things that motivate me to saving that I really avoid much is avoiding debts. Debt can really finish you up. You can be saving, but you have so many debts to cater for. Maybe umechukua loan kwa bank, but now the money that you are saving is not even enough to finance your debts. So for me, I think one of the tip that I really take keenly is to avoid debts. Hata kama ni sukari, I cannot come in your shop and ask for a debt of sugar. So what I do, I plan and do the budget, so that I cannot overspend, because I can be a spender. You know, unaambiwa ina relationship mmoja anafaa kue ndo anajua kuinvest, mwingine ni spender. So I think me in my relationship I'm the spender, so I really have to plan, I budget, I think about it first, and then I put some money also for miscellaneous, the one that now I do impulse buying, the unbudgeted money, like the one the government has, unquestionable money. I really have to do that because I know myself. So I had to think about it. So I do planning. I ensure that maybe every month I have planned at the beginning of every month. Mi si wale wa New Year resolution, mi ni every month on a monthly basis. New Year resolution itaisha Feb, ndasahau Feb. So I have to keep reminding myself every month. Unajiambia, this is rent money, then there is this item I need to buy, there is this investment I need to do. So like you plan your life. Okay, some investments cannot take a month. They need like you save the like maybe for the whole year or for 2 years. So you commit yourself, unajiambia hii mwezi every month I'm saving like 10% of my salary. You don't end up wasting everything, or you unakuwa wewe maisha yako you are just financing rent and food. You know there are people who jungle like that.
Yeah.
Like wewe unakuwa you are wasting a lot of money, you only care about rent and food, hata utaki kusave. That is what happened to most of the people during time of COVID. Because you think you're employed, now you think the salary is always there. You don't know tomorrow you can wake up and you don't have that job. Shit happens. So that is why you need to save at least some. Even though you're earning little, just try saving like 10%. Yeah, I think that is one of my tips on how I budget.
So maybe to add on what you said about loans, personally, I can't say I don't like loans. I think it's an easier way of achieving what you want in a short time. Because if I want to buy something and it's around 600,000, I cannot. How long will I take to pay for that 600?
So long.
Maybe take me 2 years to do that. But I can get a loan and do whatever I want to do right now. Then as my project is ongoing, I can now pay the loan. So I find loans as an easier way to also help you have a saving
Goal. It's like a goal.
Yes, it shapes you because at the end of the day, I know I have to pay a certain amount at the end of the month. So I have to have that money by the end of the month. And at the same time, whatever I wanted to do, I've already accomplished. Because if I have to save 600,000 in a bank, by the time I achieve that 600, the wants and the needs will be even more than that 600. So for me, I usually say, to me, loan is not like, I don't fear loans. Yeah,
me too. I've not said I fear loans. I've said like I can't take a loan that I can't finance. I also I advocate for loans. You see all these circles that have come. By the way, I'm a member of a circle. If you are there, you are young like us, and you have not joined any circle. One day you might want to finance a project, and because we are young, we don't have godfathers to sponsor us. You need to have a circle. You invest there, unaweka tu savings yako hapo. You buy the shares so that at least when you need a loan, you can be financed without going to ask for so many people for help. So I have not said loans are bad. Loans are good. In fact, most people in this country, all over, ni loan tu zinawa sustain. Even these big businesses that you see, it's all loans. Even the country itself is being given loans. Who am I not to take up loans? What I'm saying is that I just take loans that I know that I can finance. You know, you can be earning like maybe 100K and then you want to take a loan worth 1 million. Now how will you pay it? Some loans can be too much. Some loans can be too much to finance. So guys, I think you'll forgive us because of the background noise today. We are somewhere in a noisy place. You have to bear with us, guys. So Vicky, what's your take?
Yeah, on debts, I believe there are good debts and bad debts. So you just make sure you have good debts, and good debts are debts that you can, as you say, you can repay. They have the ability to repay. It's not going to strain you or drain you. And then also for debts, the best thing will be honesty. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with your debtor, the person giving you money. If you have family, be honest. and then make sure what you're using your money for is important and it's bringing an income because debts are expensive. If you're not careful, you'll get into a cycle. Maybe you're doing a business and then you borrow an amount and then maybe the interest is 17% and your income in the business is 10%. It's not making sense unless they give you a longer period that you have recycled your money several times. But that is the whole issue. So we need to be careful. Personally, maybe right now, I take that. Let's say like Muliza. Sometimes I'm that person who opts in, opts out, and then they say, "Mimi sirudi Fuliza kidogo kidogo, opt in."
Whether me I've never known how to fuliza because I really fear death. You see those things? No. Me, I don't fuliza.
I could use maybe have cash and I wanted to pay maybe a certain amount, maybe in the supermarket, and then maybe the bill has passed maybe
Yeah.
500.
Yeah.
Utaki kutumia cash, so opt in and then pay.
It's so addictive. Like, yeah, I don't know why it is addictive to
Yeah.
take loans. Any loan is very addictive. Unasema, I'm not taking a loan next time. Unajipata, you need even a bigger one now than the one that you had last time.
Yeah.
Wow. So maybe someone is watching there and they have tried to be disciplined with finances and they don't know how. Maybe we should mention a few ways on how to have financial discipline. Purity?
Okay, maybe in my case, financial discipline starts all the way from being a baby because that's where you mold yourself, you train yourself. Like I normally train. I have a daughter, so I normally train her on the importance of saving. So it becomes a culture because once it sticks in your mind, like I need to spend this and I need to keep this for future. Because by the time we are 50, we don't expect. I hope I won't be working. I just have to relax and enjoy. So at the end of the day, for me to reach there, I need to train myself today. I have to work and save some for today and tomorrow. So one of the things that I do is I budget and then I try to find investments. I don't keep money in my bank. To be honest, if I have money in my account, I'll just misuse. So I try to find ways that I can invest that money. I just know I don't have any idle
Yeah.
money lying around. Yeah. And that's something that has really helped because it's that time maybe at the end of the year you're reviewing like this year what have I done, what have I accomplished. At least you're able to see I did this because I was able maybe to be in a, let's say it's not even a circle, I call it a circle, but you are able to like plan and then achieve that objective. So, this project will help me next year maybe to get more income. So I'll have more money to save. Yeah.
Good. What's your take?
Yeah, for me, savings is important. And first, as Purity has said, budget. If you have a budget and just follow through, and we need to give ourselves grace. If it's not, if you have a problem, it's not the end of the world. Today you'll follow your budget maybe halfway. Next time 3/4. Next time you'll follow your budget 100%. So just give yourself grace, practice, be intentional, and also research. Research about money, research about your habits, so you can decide. Maybe like for me, I know I have an issue with these small debts. So I know my problem. So I need to work on it. So I need to know. That's why maybe one solution maybe to be like opt out Fuliza. Make sure you have, if you have loan apps and you know you can stay away from them, delete them. Then make sure you behave, you change, work towards it, and discipline will come. Consistent kidogo kidogo utaweza.
Yeah. Guys, just like what my friends have said, it is just that way. I don't think I should add anything. Just the best thing, because we are all not able the same way, just identify your financial capability. If you know like you don't earn that much, just do your planning. You might not be in a good situation. Maybe someone can be watching us and then like they're like even they spend everything, they don't have anything remaining to save. So you just identify your financial situation and work from there. Vitu zitajipanga ukiendelea. There's this notion with friends when they see you having fun, now they think you're so rich. Guys, it's just budgeting for fun. Even if you have like 100, use 20 bob for fun. You can buy a lollipop. So you don't be seeing people and then you think they are bragging. No, we just budget for fun. Then you budget for your rent, for your fees. We also budget for fun. So I don't think it's a nice gesture. How do you think of that, Vicky?
Yeah, that's very interesting. I actually saw something. People were actually saying that. Also, someone gave an example. Maybe you love shoes, but
Yeah.
maybe you don't have a lot of money, so you buy shoes for maybe 200 shillings, maybe every week or maybe once in a month. But someone else maybe use 200 shillings every month. But someone else will save that money until December, maybe that's 12 months, so you will buy a shoe for 2,500. So you have your 200 shillings shoe, but she has 2,500. So it's a different thing.
Yeah.
So maybe someone has been saving for that trip for 2 years.
Yeah.
Akaenda Dubai.
Good.
And you have been going here with 100 shillings.
Yeah. So ukianza kuona hivyo now you start calling people, telling them they are rich, they are not talking to you. I don't take that kindly. You should budget for everything that you feel like doing. If having fun is your thing, just budget for it. What was Sikwambia, you're not doing anything with your life. Because you might find someone, maybe a road trip, na janunua gari. You now as a friend with a vehicle, you're like, you do something for your life. Some people can be so brutal with words. So kila mtu na budgeting yake na life plans yake. You just set your goals the way you need to set them. This stage of young adulthood, like the one that we are in now, this stage between 25 to like 35, that is now where everybody is trying to figure out life. You have bills to pay. You are no longer depending on your parents. You are now on yourself. I think this is where majority of us are, and this is where we really come to think about finances. So I think we should talk about that. Starting with who do we start with? Mwenye ameangaliwa.
I can say the first thing you need to know is first of all discover yourself, because this is where we get trust. You start being influenced by your friends. They are living this kind of lifestyle. You want to join that kind of lifestyle. You cannot even afford. So the first thing is just discover yourself first. Because if you know your goals, you know your missions, even if your friends are living a certain type of lifestyle, you won't be influenced by them like to copy the way they are doing. So it will give you you'll be more focused if you have discovered yourself. So in this stage, as much as we're talking about budgeting and planning, come out the discover. I'm telling you,
Sure.
your pressure will just carry you away.
Yeah.
So that's my
Ukae ukibebwa na wave.
Kabisa.
Oh,
So
Nelly is walking like this, you want to walk like
Yeah,
that.
Mary has a new phone.
You want to
I
own
need
it.
a new phone. So at
Haujui
the
sources zangu.
yeah, so I even end up in bad debt because I'm chasing someone who has even 10 sources of income.
Yeah.
So in my own way, in my own opinion, once you at this age, you just need to first of all discover yourself. Now then grow slowly, move with your pace. Yeah, provided you're moving every day. Yeah.
But I think for me, I can say when we're in campus, you had enough time to discover yourself. That is where ulitumia help vibaya. Like for me, I regret not saving the help and investing on something good. I was like, now he helped me waste for 4 years. I could have done a very big investment with this money. But now, it is a life stage that you have to pass to at least to regret and then ikupe nini ya kudeal na life. So I think the best age to discover yourself is during campus. So if you're watching here and you are a comrade, this is the time to discover yourself, to realign your goals, and to know what you really need in life. Though when you are 25 now, you are now saving, you are ready and well equipped. By the time you are 30, 35, 40, you are a very big rich person. That is what most people will not tell you. Otherwise, if you waste this time, you are going to struggle in your retirement era. Considering Kenya now there are no jobs, so you really have to invest on savings and investment. We can't assume and not speak about the finance bill. We as the Gen Zs, you've seen the way we are all over on the streets. I'm also not supporting the finance bill. The president may withdraw, but still we feel that we are also being taxed too much. So I think I will allow my friends also to say a few about their take on finance bill.
So I can say I'm not in support of the finance bill, but when you look at the finance bill, it's not like it's something bad. It's something good for our country, but as a country, we are too young. We are not yet there. If we are like something like America and we're introducing that, it's okay because most of the people are employed. But now introducing such taxes to already struggling people, citizens, it doesn't, to me, it's not logical. So it's a good, the finance bill itself is good, but it's not good at this time.
Yeah.
I think maybe when we talk about Vision 2030, where we have created employment for everyone, we have like 80% of citizens working, then introducing such a bill is okay. Yeah. And also it's a matter of already the taxes that we're being taxed, where are they going?
Yeah.
So if at least
there's
we
no
can
accountability.
see, yeah, exactly. If we can be able to be accounted where the money is going, we'll be able to understand now. The current taxes are here, this is what we've done, and truly we see their development, then I think there wouldn't be any big issue for us to accept the finance bill. But as a country, I think we're still young to have such a finance bill. But the finance bill is okay, but we are not ready as a country to have it now.
Vicky, what do you think about the economy and the finance bill?
Yeah, the whole world was suffering inflation. So yeah, so the timing. But anyway, my key point is make sure you read it. Make sure you don't bank on rumors. Hearsay. What do you as a person think about what is written? How many of you in the comments? How many of you actually have read maybe even half of it?
We have just heard about the bread and we are all over the street.
And the economy.
Yeah, we need to be objective. Don't make a decision as yourself, and as you read it, be objective. Don't go in there with a predetermined idea. That's reject.
Yeah, I can say the country we are suffering already, so we should not be added more suffering. That's why I totally reject this finance bill. We can't be taxed for not even having work, because now where do you get the money to pay like the one they were saying? We pay money for if you are 25 years and above and you are still living with your parents, you are also on yourself. So you should also pay some taxes. That is why maybe most of the youths were really so against it, because we are struggling and then you're adding us more to our struggle. So at the end of the day, that tax that if you think making maybe a tax, for example, roughly, we say like you add taxes like for the motor vehicle by maybe 10%. So you're going to bring down all the insurance companies, because people will also find a way kuhepa hizo taxes. Ukifikiria kuongeza taxes itakukolektia more revenue, it is the vice versa. Watu watahepa wakatae kulipa hiyo tax. So the best thing ni wacha hiyo tax ikuwe reduced, ndo more people waonage hii ni kitu naweza afford. Let's say for instance mkate ianze kutoka 10 bob. We wish. So many people, maybe some mkate ilikuwa inatoka 40 ianze kutoka 10 bob. Many people will now want to buy the bread. And by that revenue itakuwa mingi. But sasa ukiongeza mkate 10 bob ikuwe kama 70. Watu hata wataanza kusema now we can survive without this bread or stuff. So overtaxing is not the solution to correcting more revenue. The government already done its part by deploying most of the KRA people who are ensuring that everyone is paying taxes. So I thought that one was already enough. Only to be caught off guard again, there is another overtaxation. I thought wanataka to collect all the taxes na hiyo pesa itoshe. So I don't know how that money was not enough. Wakaamua sasa kutu overtax. So I think for me that one is a awkward move. let them continue making sure that people are paying the revenue, the taxes. Watuweke they are doing enough job, let them continue with that. That is my take. Na hii taxation hata wakiweza reduce juu I don't think they will give us the jobs, so that at least we will be able to also invest as young people. We don't have much money, we need the banks to finance us. So if taxation itaongezeka, even people will have no need for taking these loans. Juu pia percentage za loans zitakuwa mob. So everything will collapse in this country and we will just be poor. Na tuko one of the developing countries, tutaanza hata kukua very poor kabisa. So the government should consider that, and they should not think that we are babies and people with no plans as Gen Zs. Guys, I hope you've learned so much today on this topic, and I hope we've shed more light. We have given you a few knowledge, a few tips if you didn't know. If you have some more tips, maybe you are a financial expert, you can comment down below on what is your take. Allow me give my guest say their parting shot before we wrap up this video.
So generally, I can just say it was a good session. I've learned one or two things, and as we said from the beginning of the the video, we are not experts. We just saying what we do. It might work for me, it might not work for you. So always, as we say, just do your own research, see what works for you, then go with that. You don't have to do what Purity is doing. Yeah, but it was a good session. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. And my parting shot is make sure you guys do, as you say, do your research. Knowledge is power. Yes, knowledge is power. So there's a lot of information out there on money. The discussion on money these days, it's everywhere. So make sure you do your research. If you're investing, if you're saving, if you're anything you're doing, make sure you do your research. Thank you.
Yeah. For me, I would say learning is a continuous process. We're also learning some things, we are embracing, we are getting some, we are tunaacha tabia zingine, we are then absorbing some new habits. So that has been it for today's episode, guys. I hope you've loved this video. I hope it has enlightened you. I hope it will help you in your financial planning and in your life goals in general. So guys, don't forget to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for this and much more episodes of Nelly B Chronicles Convo Corner. So guys, till next time, what do we say? Bye.